But sometimes you have to pull out of the crowd in order for you to change the pattern. Let's say in your family, this is the pattern. Everybody is a hothead. All of you are always angry, angry. There is anger in the family. And you've been trying to change it. Sometimes you may need to change location. Sometimes you may need to leave that environment. Sometimes you may need to be with other people if you're going to have a real change. Let's say in your family, everybody is always negative, negative, negative. Sometimes you may need to change family. And yes, I know that your family, your true family can never be changed. But what I mean is you can create a new environment where the outcome, the behavior is different. It's not a must that because you were born living day to day in this environment, you must continue living day to day in that environment. No, there's no such thing tying you down. You can decide to start living entirely in a different space. I mean, leaving your state, I mean, leaving your local government area, leaving your country, something that is leaving that environment so that because you see, habits, if you've read this book, Atomic Habits, they talk a lot about that. Habits, a lot of things we do are environment bound. A lot of things we do. He came from the angle of cues. You see, your environment have a lot of cues to your behavior that is making you act the way you are acting. So people tend to underrate environment a lot. So you see, if you want to make some change, you might need to withdraw from an environment. By the time you withdraw from that environment and go to another one, you notice that you might just become the catalyst for a change in your family. Suddenly, your whole family is known for being hotheads. Everybody is always angry, backing. Your father was always backing at you. Your mother was backing at you. But by the time you go to a different environment, you among people that are calm-headed, that talk to people calmly, suddenly you are no longer, people are not backing. Suddenly you begin to change too. You notice if you raise kids too, you would likely not back at them too. You have changed the pattern. If you are in a poor environment where everybody is talking poverty, there are certain things that is always common there. You'll notice that is either they are united in their hatred for wealthy people. Is either they are united in their talking about they are eating our money, our money. But when you go among wealthy people, there are conversations that are very common there. One of them is that wealthy people, they never discuss people. They hardly discuss people. They're always talking about this idea, the other idea. When you go to wealthy people's children, they are talking about this deal, the other deal. Some others are talking about there's this idea I have, this startup idea I have. If I can do it, I'm going to impact the world. I'm going to do this, do this. That's what wealthy people talk about. But you know what poor people talk about now? Exactly. Poor people they keep discussing about how God will change their life one day when they hammer, how they need money, 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 money. I used that thing to change it for one of my cousins. Every time I come around here, I need money. I need money. I say, guy, I beg, anytime I dey close to you, no, they ever talk about this kind of thing. I need money, money. And they'll never get money. Because that's not the kind of things that wealthy people discuss that bring them money. Wealthy people hardly mention that I need money. Wealthy people are all about, there's this idea I have. I want to achieve this. How do I? There's this innovation. There is this business plan. Oh, there's this deal that I want to strike with. You see the difference? One is obsessed about the concept of I need money. The other person is actually being very real with things that will actually bring the money. That's what they spend their time. So you don't want to spend your time in that environment, or else you're just going to repeat the same cycle of behavior that the people in that environment, your family members or whatnot, repeated. And that's exactly what this video is talking about, guys.